Once you're in a solid setup position, then it's all about your focus during the swing. At that point, you've already preset the movements for the swing path. So all you have to do is focus on keeping your weight still. And it's a real beautiful way to play the game. You don't have to worry about what your hands and arms are doing. You've already set them up. It's a setup. You know, in the traditional swing, when you set neutral, you're set to swing on a steep swing path. And you have to manipulate that swing path in order to get something of value. But when you set close, you're preset to do what you need to do in the swing. So at that point, you want to get to a place where all you do is focus on keeping your weight firmly planted on your lead foot. That becomes the governor. Now, it's a really great way to play where you don't have to manage the movements for the swing. Now, there's a little bit of adaptation that you have to go through in order to get to the place where you can just truly focus on keeping your weight still and start to disregard the movements for the swing so that you don't interfere with what your hands and arms would just typically do from a deep closed setup position. If you could just relax your shoulders, arms, and hands and keep your weight firmly planted on your lead foot, you immediately have a very good opportunity to execute the swing path drill. And the more you can remove yourself from the movements of the swing and focus in on just the position of your weight, you not only get to a place where you do hit the best version of this shot, but you also get to a place where it's easy to operate. So it produces the best shot, plus all I have to do to execute it is focus on keeping my weight still. Now, in order to do that, it takes some training. You got to train yourself so that your instincts are to keep your weight planted and your shoulders closed long through impact. But I can tell you this, it's not so hard to train yourself with that if you focus on keeping your weight still from a deep closed setup position and start to disregard the movements for your hands, your arms, and the club. Let them go. They'll be fine without you. They're not going to fall off and run away. You get into the deep closed setup position, you focus on anchoring your weight, and just let the club swing back and forth while you hold this position, while you stay still. And then I just make a backswing that's no longer than hip height, and I let the club fall. And essentially all I'm trying to do is get my machine up and running. You see here, as I hold my lead arm over my trail arm in the finish, I'm creating this instinct for myself to never want to open my chest. And in fact, as I hit shots, I recoil a bit. And it's because I'm more concerned with remaining closed while I'm working this drill than I am concerned about opening to the target. So we do it again. Deep closed setup position. Now I'm just focused on keeping my weight anchored on the lead foot. And I make this little swing here. And what I'm looking to do is hit 5 in a row that all resemble each other. Something that lets me know, okay, I got something that I can repeat here.